defendant is Kendrick Lamar for his album Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, released in 2022. The charge, delivering a double album that blurs the line between therapy session and masterpiece, forcing the culture to decide if vulnerability, controversy, and fractured storytelling can still crown him as the best rapper alive. Opening statement. After 5 years in hiding, Kendrick Lamar emerged with Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, a project equal parts confessional and chaotic. In a hip-hop climate driven by trap anthems, viral singles, he gave us a double album heavy with therapy, family portraits, and uncomfortable truths. The crown of thorns on the cover set the tone. This wasn't about saving rap. It was about saving himself. With PG Lang in motion, his final bow at TDE, and the polarizing decision to feature Kodak Black, Kendrick put the weight of expectation on trial. The question before us, is this a flawed but fearless masterpiece? Or his weakest link in otherwise an untouchable discography?
Order in the court.
Welcome to another episode of Rap in Order. I'm First Class Regg.
And I'm Taurian B.
If you're watching or if you're listening, Taurian got on his Dodger Blue right now. A great hint into the album from, into what we're getting into today.
Yes.
Yeah. How goes it, sir? How's it going?
It's pretty good, man. Things are good. NFL is when this episode airs, the NFL will be back fully in motion.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I will have NBA 2K in my possession by that time. I think it'll be out. So I'm excited for that. I already started playing Madden. College football is in the full swing of things. So yeah, the fall is, kind of like one of my favorite. Yeah, it's my bag, man.
You know what? I've always been a summer guy, but I think I'm leaning toward fall being my
as I've gotten older, bro.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I loved summers. Both our birthdays are in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
You're off from school. There's more stuff to do. But the fall,
yeah,
ain't nothing like wearing a jean jacket. Kind of layering it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
you can get the fits off. In
yeah,
the fall.
in the fall, the fall separates the dresses from the impersonators.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. That's true.
You gotta really be able to put that shit on.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
because it gotta shine through your layers.
Yes.
You gotta throw on a big stupid coat, but how do you layer it up? What you got up under that coat?
I agree.
I agree. So yeah, I agree. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to fall this year. Over the past couple years, actually, I've become a Halloween guy. Dress up.
Yeah, you know what? That is true. You do.
Yeah. I like to dress up.
When are you finally going to be the Green Ranger?
Man, I don't know, because I want like a quality suit. I want a good suit.
So you want Fox TV Green Ranger, or do you? Well, no, he was a White Ranger in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want so would the White Ranger in the first movie be more comfortable to you?
Oh, that is fire.
Opposed to just the plain spandex.
Yeah,
is that the thing?
See, I want but then that's no fun because it looks so good.
Yeah,
right.
Reds don't want the Cocoa Bees showing everybody. That's his concern.
I gotta stay covered up. I can't be out here. People catching charges.
Maybe you could figure something out where you kind of do a hybrid where maybe you get some cool cargo pants or something like that, and
that's true
work
too.
out
true too.
Work out a fitted muscle shirt. You're working out.
Yeah.
And everything. You wear the helmet. Kind of modernize it up.
Mm-hmm. I could do that. And last year came out clutch too because I was Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
And the weather was I was nervous that it was going to be cold because I had my legs out and everything, but it worked out. It was perfect. You're doing Comic-Con this year, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. Friday.
Yes.
That's the day.
Friday Comic-Con. I will be in attendance.
I'm looking forward to it. You bringing Bean?
I would, but I don't. That's
a lot of activity.
Yeah, if I think I would do that on Thursday. If I brought Mav,
or Sunday.
Yeah, because he's fine around people and stuff like that. It's just a lot because obviously I can't push the stroller in there, so I'll have to have him in the carrier. Yeah, and sometimes he gets he'll be older by then. He'll be closer to 1. He'll be 10 months for Comic-Con. I just know that if I have him in the carrier for a long period of time, eventually he's let me out of here. What the hell?
What are we doing?
Yeah, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to a little fella.
That's true. All right, so we got some activities lined up.
I'm pretty excited, man.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm gonna tell you. So, I'm gonna tell you what's going on. I know you don't pay attention to NFL. So, there's a player that played for the Dallas Cowboys named Micah Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
So, Micah Parsons and the owner Jerry Jones. Like, so Jerry Jones is like one of like the.
Well, I know Jerry Jones.
So he's like one of the most prominent owners in the NFL.
Cowboys, no?
Right? Yeah, Cowboys. So him and Micah Parsons apparently had like a handshake deal. And then, like, I guess Michael Parsons' agent was like, fuck out of here. You're not doing no handshake deals. Like, no, we going to, like, I'm going to speak to him. I'm your representation. That's what you pay me to do. Stop talking. But Michael Parsons is also very prominent. He has, like, a podcast. So, like, he talks and talks and talks. So, you know, like, he said, like, yo, we haven't come to an agreement on my contract, but, you know, I'm a Cowboy for life, blah, 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 blah. So, apparently, like, Jerry Jones felt disrespected because, like, he was like, yo, I thought me and you spoke. And he's like, well, nah, I'm gonna let my agent talk to you. So Jerry Jones was like, oh, for real? And basically traded him, traded him to the Green Bay Packers. And like, there's fans that are like upset because like he's a generational talent at what he does.
Yeah.
And because his thing was, I want to be the highest paid non-quarterback.
Yeah.
Like, I know I can't make more money than a quarterback, but I want to make more money than every other nigga in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And like, some people were like, yo, like, you know, yes, you are supposed to reset the market, but like, you know, Jerry Jones was playing hardball, and I guess Jerry Jones had a deal in place for him. So then, you know, when Mike and the team came back to him, he was like, fuck out of here. We had a deal and you wouldn't do it like the way I wanted to do it, so you can fucking leave. So like, yeah, so like people are like joking about it, like, yo, like basically Jerry Jones was like the slave owner in Django.
Oh,
like, not my niggas.
And how old is Jerry Jones now?
Bro, he gotta be 90 something. Nah, I let me Google it before I lie. I just made that up. Let me just Google it. Jerry Jones. Let's see how old he is.
He's like a calm 78.
Bro, he was there at the segregation shit. He's 82 years. How the fuck is Jerry Jones only 82 years old?
82.
Nah, ain't no fucking way.
16 billion. No.
Bro, Jerry Jones was there when that little girl in Little Rock, Arkansas, like, and he wasn't like a baby. He was like a kid.
Damn. Yeah, nah. Damn. Oh, the Little Rock. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, bro. The first when they first integrated colleges, school with black people. He was there. He's in the picture. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
That's seen bees.
Yeah, man. He rich. But yeah, that's crazy. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about that real quick because like that's like in the sports headlines, like people are like, they're saying it's the equivalent of Luka going to the Lakers.
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah.
I will never forget where I was when that happened.
Yeah. Because some people could argue that I would say that the Lakers are probably more, well, the Lakers are in that realm, like, of legacy teams like the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. So they basically gave the Green Bay Packers a generational defensive end. And they have and their team is good, so he might put them over the edge.
Yeah.
You know, so they're just like, fans are livid. They're like, I can't believe Jerry Jones did this. So people are saying, yo, he's out of his mind. This man is old. He's 82 years old. Get him out of here.
He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Who gonna push him out? Nobody.
Yeah. You see it, 16 Bs. Who's telling him what to do? Come on. But yeah, man. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this project we getting into.
Whew. Well, what can we say? Let's see. So we're wearing very huge hints on who we're getting into today.
Yes.
This guy, it feels like, you know, in like 2011, 2012 was when a lot of people were first introduced to him. Well, 2012 for sure, because his official debut album came out. But before that, he had his mixtape that generated like a lot of buzz for him going into his album. And he was everywhere around that time frame. You know, his debut album came out, critical acclaim. And then since then, I feel like, well, he's only ascended since then. It had one of the biggest years in rap history this past year, winning like this crazy most profiled and documented beef in rap history.
Right.
And he won and went on a stadium tour to really drive home the point.
Yeah.
Successful, one of the highest selling rap tours of all time now.
Yeah.
And I think he's still on the road, right? Or did it just end?
I think it ended.
Okay.
No, actually, it's the world tour because it's with
I know
Schoolboy
he's
Q.
not in the
SZA,
States.
yeah, he's not in the States. So SZA's not on the song anymore. It's Schoolboy Q on
And I
the song
think
right now.
Doechii too.
And Doechii, yeah.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Dope.
But yeah, we're talking about Kendrick Lamar, and the album that we're getting into is Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, which was like a hard pivot from what we were used to with Kendrick at that time, especially coming off an album like Damn, which was so commercially successful. It was his most commercial album, so we expected something in that realm to kind of follow it up. And this one. No, wait, was Damn after this? I mean, was Damn before this?
Damn was before this.
And this came after Damn?
Yeah.
So yes, yeah. So he took like a hiatus. The way that he announced this album, I'll never forget. It was off of the tweet. Like he resurfaced the tweet and retweeted it from like a couple years prior. Somebody wrote like, "Oh, Kendrick Lamar is retired" or something because he hadn't put out any music.
Okay.
So he retweeted that and then put out a link saying like, that this album was coming and that basically he announced his departure from TDE, like everything.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that part. I didn't remember the tweet part, but okay.
Yeah,
I remember like
that's how he announced it and the internet blew up. Like, oh shit, new Kendrick music's coming. What's that gonna be like? It's been this long, whatever. We finally get this album and this is his 5th studio album. It officially came out in 2022 on May 13th. It was the first release under PG Lang and print and the last under TDE and Aftermath. It's a concept album. Analyzes and reflects on his life experiences during like a therapy journey. The lyrics touch on a variety of personal themes, including childhood, generational trauma, infidelity, celebrity worship. It incorporates jazz, R&B, trap, soul, guest appearances from his fiancée, Whitney. She appeared on there. But as far as the official features, Blast, Sampha, Baby Keem, Kodak Black, which is controversial. We'll talk about that later. Ghostface, and Summer Walker, and more. The album was supposed to have, it was supported by a few singles, including N95, Silent Hill, Die Hard, Count Me Out, We Cry Together rather. Album was mostly praised, but met with criticism. It went on to win Best Rap Album at the Grammys, debuted at #1 on Billboard with 295,000 copies, sold in the first week, marking his 4th #1 album.
Okay. What stands out to me is that I remember the climate of hip hop at this time. It was like a lot of drill, a lot of trap, and like TikTok, like people trying to go viral on TikTok with TikTok songs and stuff like that. So the fact that at this time, like conscious rap kind of felt like it was dead. So Kendrick kind of like got into that bag and like kind of brought it back was something that I was like, okay, like that was just interesting because like you got your Coles, you got your Nas. Common was kind of quiet at that time. Like those are like the ones that usually
the conscious rap.
Yeah, the conscious rap fill that role. And like, you got somebody like Chance the Rapper was like, we thought he was done. So, it was, and Kanye is very far removed from being a conscious rapper. So like, yeah, like, like that, it was a huge void being there. And then Kendrick comes out and it's funny because like, basically Kendrick made an anti-woke album. Which is like weird, right? Because to some people they were making innuendos like, oh, so is he like supporting the other side essentially? But it's just one of those things where he's like, yo, fuck cancel culture, like just be yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody has duality. We're human. Nobody's perfect. That's essentially what I got from it. Like he was like, you have your good and you have your bad. So it was just one of those things.
Yeah. I think perfectly said. I think it is one of those things, and he uses a lot of his hangups and things that he's going through as like kind of a superpower and to be transparent. There's a lot of transparency on this album. Even a lot. Even on the first song from disc 1, United in Grief, he opens the song saying, "I've been going through something," and then he says 1,855 days since his last album. He's been going through something, and it's very much that amount of time before or since he released a project. And you get a project like Damn, like I said, which was so commercially successful. It sold over 600,000 copies the first week.
Right.
And you turn around and this sells like barely 300,000. by his standards back then, it was looked at like
a failure.
Yeah, like a failure.
Like he fell off.
Which is still great numbers, but it's like, oh wow, I thought you would have done more than that, Kendrick. And this album was such a shift, and I think a lot of people just didn't adhere to it at first.
Yeah.
You know, it was so different. It came out at the beginning, like we were going into summer when this came out. I feel like this album has more of a winter vibe to it.
It does.
Yeah.
I think like Kendrick kind of just like, when he put this project out, he threw it out there and was like, the ones who catch it, gonna catch it. Like he wasn't worried about, I don't think he was worried about crossover success because of the success that he had with Damn and then the Black Panther project right after that.
He already had his success.
Yeah, he had that. So I think that he just wanted to, you know, kind of like move past that and just like worry about the art. And I think he did this for himself. Like it was more self-serving than anything.
I was just gonna say, a lot of artists usually say shit like that when they put something out and people don't fuck with it. They'd be like, well, I'll put that out for me. But I really feel like this was for him.
Yeah.
I really feel that way. It's all in everything that he talks about on here.
Yeah.
The infidelity, the healing through the infidelity, the trauma, making things right with his girl after cheating on her. Like like there's real unpacking on it.
Yeah, him naming how many white bitches.
Yeah. The first time I fucked a white bitch, like I was 16. Like he just, shit that he's talking about is like, wow, like he's really going there. The you know, Mother I Sober, all of that stuff. But we'll dig into that.
Yeah.
Like I said though,
I was about to say, like, so we got production from what? So Soundwave.
Yeah, he's all over this.
Boy Wonder, Baby Keem, The Alchemist, Pharrell. Who am I missing? Beacon and DJ Dahi.
Yeah, Dahi.
Yeah, Dahi. Okay, and we got some musical features from Sampa, Summer Walker, Ghostface Killer, Baby Keem, Kodak Black, Beth Givens of, I don't know who this is, but okay, his wife Whitney, and his spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle, that provides the narrative guidance.
Yeah. Whitney kicks off when she basically refers to her in the beginning. I want to say, was it Count Me Out? It's one of those songs toward the bottom where she's like, you need therapy. And he's like, niggas don't go to therapy. It's like, we figure it out, you know. She's like, yo, you bugging, you sound stupid. You need to talk to this person. And that's kind of like how it kicks off into that. But yeah, no, this album I think this album does a really good job of the balance between the ignorance that he's willing to just stay in with trying to work some shit out too. So the ignorance can be seen in, like, you know, Kodak Black, right? Yeah. Where Kodak is like, even to Kodak, he's on this album so intently despite the controversy. Yeah. It's like, yo, he's on here because of the past, like the ignorant past that people know him for. But then there's other things that Kodak is working through too. It's like, yo, like, I'm rich, I'm this, but I came from this. This is what I'm working through, and I have kind of like this survivor's guilt too, right? Which I thought was really, really intentional for him to be on here. Yeah. And he's on the rich interlude on here, and he's like, some people make horrible decisions, you know. And he basically catalogs the journey of where he's from and where he is currently, like, and just striking that balance,
right? Which
I thought was really good. But like, you got songs like N95, which I was so happy I saw live at the show.
Bro.
Yeah.
I enjoy N95 a fucking lot. Yeah.
You out of pocket. Yeah. And it's fun. That song is fun. I like that there's fun moments on this album.
It's fun moments on this album. But N95 is like one of my like favorite Kendrick songs. Like is in my, like, at the top of the list for my Kendrick playlist and stuff. Like, I actually listen to N95 and Rich Spirit once, like, every week.
Yeah.
Rich Spirit is like kind of like my mantra. Like, that shit actually is like my, you know how sometimes you like to play a song while you're walking? That's my walking around music.
That's Spirit. A good one. Yeah. I like Silent Hill a lot with Kodak. These niggas off me like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Worldwide Steppers is good
Yes.
because he touches on why he's been so secluded.
Yeah. Shit.
Just talking about doing his self criticism and the world critique. And then he said that he had a line. He said, "Writer's block for 2 years, nothing moved me. Ask God to speak through me. That's what you hear now." Like,
yeah, that's saying a lot. And like just being like very transparent, like, yo, like admitting to your girl that you cheated on her, like a lot of niggas die with the lie, man.
Yeah.
Even when the chick confronts her girl as a woman, be like, I don't know that bitch.
Yeah. This is the inner work, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like we see a lot of artists do stuff like this too, where, they do wrong in private and they settle it in private.
Yeah.
But this was like a healing journey for him because it's like, like with Jay-Z, whatever he did, the Beyonce thing or whatever, he could have just handled that privately, but he apologized out loud and put it on the album, Like, this is what I'm going through. I'm trying to get my house back together. I'm doing this.
He still did it in a real cool nigga way.
Yeah.
He ain't say what he did. He just said, listen, I apologize.
Yeah, I apologize.
I did what I did. Yeah. Don't be Eric Benet.
That's own man shit.
Yeah.
And then you get to see the success on the other side of that with Family Feud,
Yeah.
But back to in this, another song that stands out for me is besides Die Hard is great too. With that's the one with Blast, right? Yeah. I hope yeah, man, so fucking good. Father Time.
Oh yeah.
Father Time with Sampha.
Sampha's voice. Sampha makes me cry.
Yeah, his voice can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. His voice is very like first time I heard Sampha
was Drake.
Yep. Don't think about it. Yeah. That was the first time I heard Sampha. But Father Time is great. Like he's tying his daddy issues into the reason for his absence and other areas of his life. I got daddy issues, that and me looking for I love you, really emphasizing for my relief. Yeah. This is like the way he unpacks shit on here, I really wonder he didn't do interviews around this time, huh?
Nope. It seemed like he really gave interviews after the second album.
Yeah.
After To Pimp a Butterfly. And it's funny because I was talking to my boy Al Major, shout out to Al Major, about this, right? So there's an interview that he had, and it was like in discussion of like the police brutality in America, and I can't find it. So it's like I vaguely remember, but basically like Kendrick was saying like, well, what are these people doing to make police come after them?
Oh,
yeah,
they scraped that.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, it's gone. Like you can't find that shit nowhere. But like there was like and then after that, like they shut down all interviews. Like they just stopped, and I can't find it. And it's like, so I need to find people that remember that shit. And I'm just mad at myself because I'm like, you see, if I was still buying print, I would just fucking have it. But because it was on the internet now, like we can get rid of people getting rid of it.
Yeah. They was like, nah, Kendrick.
Yeah.
You sounds crazy as hell. We gonna go ahead and delete that.
His people like took care of that real quick. So
yeah.
Okay, Father Time. So next you got the Rich Interlude, spoken word by Kodak Black, which sets up Rich Spirit, my favorite song on the album.
Bitch, I'm attracted.
Yeah, man.
What a man.
Yeah, man. What a way to make a man feel like a bad bitch, you know?
Yeah.
And Kendrick was looking like a bad bitch for this whole rollout, the way he was dressing and shit.
What's her name again? Martine. Yeah, it's Martine Rose.
Martine Rose. Oh, okay, yeah, Martine Rose, and she I think
wearing. Yeah, he wore a lot of.
He wore a lot of her stuff, and I believe that she actually designed some of his merch that went on sale as well. That he had 1 year. So
yeah,
Martine Rose. Yes, I didn't know that name.
They were inseparable around the rollout.
I apologize. Jade absolutely educated me on who Martine Rose is, and I didn't know that name. I just had a brain fart.
Shout out to Jade.
Yes.
Another moment on this first disc, because we're on the first disc, is you can't. I'll be remiss. We cry together.
Yo, when I heard that shit, like on the first listen to the album, I was like, wait, did I get to another song? Like album? Like I was so confused.
Yeah.
Like that was some real
around the
experimental
time this
shit.
came out, I
You was
was
going through
walking.
it?
Nah. I was walking and I heard somebody was playing this out their car on blast. I was like, bro, that's crazy. This is not an outside song.
Yeah, that's not an outside song at all.
Not. That shit is crazy.
That's unhinged. What the fuck is going on in the Bronx, Reg?
I'll never forget that. But the storytelling on it though, the art of it is A1. I think it could have been a short, it kind of was a short film with the video.
Mm-hmm.
But I could have seen this, like this type of toxic shit. Like they could have made stops doing this. Like it was really good. The video was great. Taylor Page, man, shout out to Taylor Page.
Yes,
love me some Taylor Page. But this was great. This, if nothing else, will show you that he was inspired by early Eminem.
Yeah,
for sure.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like you can see it.
And Baby Boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's.
Shout out to Tyrese, my nigga Black Tie.
He's a student of that time frame. I think We Cry Together is not a song that I would listen to all the time, but Taylor. But
if you listen to We Cry Together,
yeah.
If I just pull up on you and listen to that, race, we need to have a talk.
That's like somebody just listening to Kim from Eminem second.
Yes, yeah,
it's crazy. But like you can admire the art in it. Like damn, like this is art for real. Like it's real art.
Mm-hmm.
That takes us into Purple Hearts.
Yeah, Summer Walker, Ghostface Killer.
Ghostface. The production is beautiful. I don't know. I love Summer Walker. I love Kendrick, but separately. I didn't really need her on this.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and I love them both. And then Ghostface sounded great on this. So
he did.
He sounded really good on this. But then we transition into
Count Me Out.
Yeah, Count Me Out. This too. Count Me Out kicks it off. This is on my gym playlist. It's such a motivational song.
Apparently, this is Kendrick's favorite song on the album.
Oh yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah. I love him. The video is great too.
Yeah,
he dropped some great visuals for this album.
He did. Even shout out to PG Lang
and shit. We didn't even talk about it. Our first piece of like knowledge of Kendrick really dropping new music was Heart Part 5. Like, how did you feel about that one?
Oh, that was fire.
Mm-hmm.
That was great.
The video was good.
That was an amazing video.
The deep fake, the faces, everything, the way that he did it, the Nipsey impersonation.
Yeah.
I know that he got permission or he spoke to Lauren London before he did that. Because it was creepy as hell. I want to know how that conversation. I'm so curious how that conversation went.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't, because I mean he did a lot of people. He was O.J. Simpson, like he was a lot of people in that, like controversial people. So I got what he was the point that he was trying to get across. So I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah. It was very, very, very well done. And it caused a lot of talk back then.
It did.
But yeah, Count Me Out. Getting back to Count Me Out, it's such a motivational song, and the video is so fucking good. With the moment that he has with his therapist, the styling in the video, the duality, and even having Whitney in it too was really good.
Yes.
What we got here?
Crown. Yeah, Crown is next. It just has minimal piano.
Yeah.
And is basically Kendrick, talking about the burden of his expectations. And I think that's something that we all can relate to and on some kind of level. I know that like sometimes like I definitely feel like expectations from like family and like things that like I have to like do, or like a person that I kind of have to be. So I could
expect it to just be okay.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm not.
Yeah, like is it on certain things, and then like when you kind of like express it, it's like they're like disappointed that you're not handling things better or something. So I get it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
niggas try not to crash out every day, baby.
Yo, bro, all the fucking time.
But yeah, Crown is a good one. It's relatable in a sense, like T said. But I think for him, what he's getting across is that like, just like he gets across later on in his album, is that he's not anybody's savior, right?
Yeah.
He's just trying to figure it out just like everybody else. And I think he did really well with that on this song, especially leading into Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Another fucking bop on this album.
Yeah.
He just
featuring Kodak Black.
Kodak showed up and did his thing on this.
Featuring the baby Gremlin. Yeah, man. Like this was one of like when I heard the project, it was one of the songs that I ran to first. So I was like, all right, let me just hear how these two even sound together.
Right, like how this
and it worked. Like, because I feel like if you lived a Black American experience, everyone has a cousin like Kodak Black.
That's a fact.
And I think that's where Kendrick kind of like felt like, yo, we all got relatives like this guy, man. Like, give him a break.
Or like, I think for him, his messaging was like, y'all prop me up as this, but I'm really more like this.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. This is how I am.
Yeah.
And that's why I can identify with this and I can align with this. Yeah, that's what I took from it. The Savior interlude, I love this interlude. Baby Keem killed this.
Yeah, he did.
I think he's underrated as a storyteller for the way that he can kind of dig into things. Even from like the first lyrics from this, where he said, you ever seen your mama? He said, you ever seen your mama strung out while you study division? Like, it's just like, it's an imagery. Like, obviously you're doing your homework and your mom is fiend out over
that's
like,
insane.
Across from you. Like, that's crazy. It's just such a powerful opening. And I think he's so good with his rhyme scheme and then the violins to match it. It just feels so good, for his storytelling. It makes his storytelling that much more effective. And then obviously going into Saviors, I know one of the people that talked about this song a lot was Tyler, the Creator. When it came out, he would always share this song. He even put I Am Not Your Savior in his bio at one point. Because it spoke to him. And for the obvious reason, I think a lot of pressure comes with celebrity. And it's important to know that these people are just people.
Yeah, they're just people.
Yeah.
And, they cannot change your life or anything like that. They can only just let's do for entertainment and enjoyment.
And then Auntie Diaries.
This song all right, let's get into it. This song, he's talking about, his uncle who became his aunt. So I have a cousin that transitioned. She went from being my female cousin to being my male cousin. So they went from being my female cousin to my male cousin, what they identify as they. So it's something where it was something I didn't care about before, and now I kind of care about now because you hear what people say about those people, and you kind of you don't think about it until you have somebody that you love that is a part of that community now, and it makes you kind of more sensitive. Yo, I've known this person my whole life, and they're still the same person. It's just that now they identify as what they want to identify as, and as long as they are happy, that's all that matters.
Who am I to change? Who am I to judge that?
Yeah,
they show up the same way for me.
Yeah, shout out to my cousin Adair. Love you down. And that's it.
Yeah, I think it's a song that because obviously this existed well before 2022, but for him to talk about it on a record in this way and to be the caliber of artist that he is, just shed light on it, and I think at this time there was even controversy about the way that he did it though, because it was so brash and so explicit. And
some people were confused. They didn't catch up to what was being said because some people thought that Kendrick got molested.
Yeah. Well, no, I think that's Mother I Sober.
You're right about that.
Yeah. That's Mother I Sober. But
they still were confused though. It was something that there was confusion about with this relative though. I can't remember what it was. Or did somebody try to connect it? Did somebody reach and try to connect it and think that was who
Drake? Yeah, when he came out with his last diss track.
Okay.
It was mother, that's it. And then he tried to connect it in the bars. I don't remember the bars specifically, but everybody was like, no, nigga, did you listen to the fucking song?
Okay.
You got it wrong.
Okay.
Fucking Drake.
Hey, man.
But yeah. So Mother I takes us down this darker path of
well, Auntie Diaries.
Sorry. Yeah.
See, I'm sorry. I messed you. I tripped you.
Auntie Diaries takes us there, but then Mr. Morale brings us this chaotic beat from Pharrell that I really enjoyed. And I think the beat is so all over the place.
It's fucking urgent.
The beat is so all over the place that it makes Kendrick rap with this different pocket that I really like too. I like it a lot. And I always think about,
Jid raps that way too.
Oh yeah. And yeah, he does. I always think about that video of Pharrell playing this beat. You ever seen that video? I know
Mm-mm.
you have. You've seen
I probably have and probably didn't think about it.
Yeah. He has a video where he plays the beat and he's just laughing hysterically, just like almost in this crazy lunatic type fashion. But it's so good. I think about it all the time. But Mother I Sober.
There we go.
Yeah.
This is the song that Drake misunderstood.
Mm-hmm. Powerful record. Message of intently making sure generational trauma doesn't live on. His mom thinking that because this happened to her, that it would happen to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so really powerful record. And then you had anything on that one?
Nah, like for the most part, it's a 6-minute ballad about unpacking abuse, generational trauma, and addiction and shame. It's kind of like a spiritual exorcism.
Yeah. I can see that. That's
like him basically like speaking of all the things so he can just get it out of him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I took.
And that encompasses the whole album.
Yeah.
I mean, and then that takes us into the closer here, Mirror, which basically speaks on the pressures of fame and learning how to create boundaries between himself and his audience.
Right.
Like,
and he chose
that's why he has, I choose me. I'm sorry. I choose, like that even is like just driving the point home of like, yo, I'm not about to be that nigga that drops every year like how Hov did. Y'all gonna give me when I have something to say and when I feel like it.
Right.
Which is great. It's a great boundary.
I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it very much.
All right. Well, let's get into these ratings, huh? What you got here?
So Kendrick Lamar has 2 classic albums in my book. Mr. Morale and Big Steppers is not one of them. So on this rate, but like his albums are all really good to me. So I had to be like really like objective and like kind of like rate it on like a scale because I'm like, all right, if he has 2 perfect albums, how do I rate this? And I know like some people are like, why are you driving yourself crazy? Why are you comparing this to other projects? It's like, it's just what the fuck I do. It's how I rate albums. So being the fact that he has 2 perfect albums, in my opinion, and then he has this project, which is a really good project, but it does have some flaws in it. I kind of think that the narrative of what he was pushing kind of like got repetitive on this project. Like there's no bad songs, but I was just like, all right, like he's kind of like rehashing this or like he's kind of like really driving this home. So I say all that to say that I give this album 4 out of 5 waffles. It is a really good project. It's a solid project in his discography. I just don't think that it measures up to the 2 perfect albums that I think that he has.
Okay. I can give this a 3.5 out of 5.
Oof. Tough critic.
I mean, 3.5 is still pretty good.
Yeah, very good.
I think I don't fully play this album all the way through, but when I was revisiting it to take no notes and stuff like that for it, I had a good time revisiting it. A lot of it is so current, and it's bold as hell. It's just that I wouldn't play this whole album.
Agreed.
When
I wouldn't even.
And it's the songs the songs that I will play on a whim are like N95 and Rich Spirit and Silent Hill and Count Me Out. Like those are the ones that I'm gonna be like, yo, I feel like listening to this, and that's 4 songs, right?
Right, and the rest is like you gotta really be in the mood.
Yeah,
I understand that.
You really unpacking some shit, or you just want the experience, but that's few and far between.
So this is probably probably a first. I agree with Reg, 3.5 out of 5 waffles.
Oh shit, that is a first.
Yeah. Just for the simple fact, like I love Kendrick Lamar and I love his albums and I love the topics that he talks about. But I have like about 5 or 6 songs that I go back to. And all the album is good, but it's just that like this is a heavy album. So it's like I just can't I can't. Sometimes like I listen to it and like sometimes this album makes me sad.
It has that tone. It definitely has that tone.
So yeah,
I think if it came out in the winter, like on some like 808s, like
it would have made it might have hit differently. But it came out in the summer and it was just like, oh, this is heavy. I'm trying to go outside and be lit.
I'm trying to ride my bike and like what the fuck. So it came out at the wrong time. But I think the messaging and everything like that, it was brave, it was bold, and I credit him for that. And that's what we expect of Kendrick Lamar now, to be bold and to do what he wants to fucking do.
Right.
No matter the season, apparently.
Right.
So yeah, listeners, watchers, have you listened to this album recently? What did you think of it? Let us know in the comments. I'm First Class Regg.
And I'm Taurian B.
And we're out of here.
Catch you guys next time.
Done.